unusual obstacles in the Ed Burke corruption case as it entered its fourth week of testimony. Today, there was a shakeup in the jury box, and the defense started its case before prosecutors had rested theirs.
WGN's Mike Lowe explains from the Dirksen Federal Building.
One seat in the front row of the jury box sat empty. A juror in the Ed Burke trial fell ill. Rather than delay the entire trial as she recovers, all parties agreed to remove her and replace her with the first alternate juror. Judge Kendall told the jurors, quote, "I'll let her know she's relieved of her duties. We're not going to slow down this trial." It's an indication of the pressure to conclude the trial before the holidays. WGN legal analyst Paul Lisnick.
The fact that a juror has become ill and has to be replaced by an alternate, not all that unusual. Here's the good news. The alternates have all been sitting throughout the trial from the very beginning. They all have the evidence presented to them.
In another odd twist, Ed Burke's defense attorney, Chris Gare, was called to jury duty at another courthouse, but will be excused so he can continue to defend Burke. Today's testimony included more whiplash-inducing changes. Friday, prosecutors had begun to outline the allegations of bribery against a Portage Park businessman, Charles Quay, who sought Burke's help in getting a sign permit for a Binny's beverage depot. But instead of finishing that presentation, prosecutors shifted back to the so-called Burger King shakedown they started to present 2 weeks ago.
It's a bit unusual for lawyers who have to switch gears in the middle of presenting their evidence to go from one issue to another. In this case, it apparently is necessitated because one of the lawyers got sick, and it was determined that they were best to shift topics in order to keep things consistent and have the lawyers responsible for that particular issue present when he got better and returned to the courtroom.
In that alleged scheme, Burke is accused of using his official position to hold up driveway permits for a remodeling project until the restaurant owners hired his private law firm to do property tax appeal work. On the stand was Burger King executive in charge of properties, Jimmy Wacha, who explained to defense attorney Joe Duffy that he never hired Burke's private firm, even after 5 months of discussions. Duffy said, "You were kind of stringing him along." Wacha said, "You could say so." Procrastinating? Yes. Dragging it out? You could say so. You never gave them any business, did you? No. Then the trial swerved again in another direction, taking the unusual step of starting the defense before the prosecution has rested its case, because a witness needed to have surgery and wouldn't have been able to testify for several weeks. Lawyers questioned Gabriela Martinez Garcia, the administrator at Burke's private law firm. She testified about the entirely different episode, the alleged scheme to pressure the developers of the Old Main Post Office to hire Burke's law firm in exchange for help from the alderman's public office.
During the prosecution's case in chief, the jury is getting only that information, except for cross-examination, which supports the case of the government. It is not until that is done that the defense gets to say, and here's what we have to say in response. So in this case, we will now have a moment where the jurors will be told, okay, folks, take a step back. We're going to give you a little bit of the response part of this. It's necessitated by the situation, but then we'll go back to the prosecution's case in chief.
And that was Mike Lowe reporting. Burke is charged with 14 counts of racketeering, bribery, and extortion. He and his co-defendants have pleaded not guilty.